Peter Obi replies, Sanwo-Olu says, speaking truth about Nigeria poverty is in Demarketing. One, do you think Peter Obi was wrong to talk about poverty in Nigeria at an event abroad?
No, it's not. Obi is saying the reality of what's on ground. Everybody knows that the reality of what's on ground has to do with economic situation Nigeria is going through right now. He's talking about the economic situation of what Nigeria is going through. Cost of living. What is the cost of living now? He will check it against what was. It was when before Buhari came to power. And throughout when Buhari now left power, you know that we are now operating at the highest cost of living now. So and the more people are finding it difficult to create a living for themselves. So the money is becoming troublesome for them. So that's the reality of what is on ground. It's not anybody campaigning the market in Nigeria. If you talk the reality of what is the state and cultural situation of the country is that the marketing. Must be telling the world, or must be giving the world the first sense of the first report of what Nigeria's situation is. It must state the true constitution of what Nigeria is right now. So Sanwo-Olu and the rest, that's where we expect them to talk. It's not a governor with trillions of money of Nigeria in his possession. This is not like a pot of soup with a spoon in his hand. So that's what Sanwo-Olu will stop. But the majority of Nigerians who are facing the hardship, the high cost of living brought about by the government of APC Nigeria. Are you telling me that's not the reality as far as their life is concerned, as far as the issue of current state of Nigeria is concerned? That's reality. So everybody thinking that if you say the reality of what the situation of Nigeria is not talking of, it's demarketing Nigeria. It doesn't. That mean it's talking out of what it shouldn't be. It's talking out of things that it should not be. So I don't have to bother myself about that. It should be guided by your conscience. Once your conscience tells you that what you are doing is okay, you are not infringing on anybody's right. You are not blackmailing. You are not destroying. You are not assassinating the hands of anybody. Go ahead. You are free. What Obi said at the state function. I mean, at the function in the US. It was true. It was saying the truth of what the situation of Nigeria is. The economic reality of Nigeria. The cost of living. How hard things are. The cost of prices of things in Nigeria. The cost of things on Nigerian lives. How much things are coping with cost of living. What's the current cost of living now? A wrap of a banana is 200, 300. So rice. You know, that's the part of the situation of Nigeria. So that's not the market in Nigeria. Sanwo-Olu is just talking. I'm not expecting anything different from what I heard from Sanwo-Olu. That's what he should say. Because it's a system trillions of naira of the state fund. Unlike other people who do not have money to feed in the money, who cannot boast of 3 square meals. So somebody who sits on trillions of naira of the state fund, you want him to talk the way other person will talk? No. He has a great more assessment of what's in it. So
he's speaking the truth about Nigeria problem, the same as the marketing the country.
You know, it's not the same. Like I've explained that now. It's not the same thing. When you speak the truth, if you speak the truth about yourself, if you tell people about the problem you have, are you demarketing yourself? If you have a problem, you have challenges. You speak out about it. That's not the marketing. That's not diminishing yourself. You are saying that, look, this is what is happening. This is what is happening. You are going through so hardship challenges. So, you get my point? So that is what is happening. You are not saying what is not normal. You are saying the right thing about yourself. You are asking people. You are asking people that, is there anybody that can be of help to me? This is what I'm going through. This is the kind of assistance I need, I require. Is there anything from anybody that can assist me, that can see me through? That's what I'm going through right now. That's it. So it's not the issue of saying,
do you agree with Peter Obi that Nigeria is not truly a democratic country right now?
Of course it is now. This is not a democratic country fully. We are partly part of it. Partly part of it. We are not full democratic. Though we have democratic institutions in places, but they are not functioning. The system is not yet fully democratic in the sense that the institution of democracy is not delivering to us as it's supposed to be. Get my point? Judiciary is not independent. Legislative is a appendage of the executive. Executive is lording himself over us. They are not accountable to us. Our election does not count. An electoral body is not given the result of election. The security system, a lot of foreign agencies, they are not, observing the rights of every Nigerian. So every institution that form democracy in Nigeria is not yet truly operating in a democratic way. Those are the things that define whether you are truly democratic, not just you are having an election. All the institutions of democracy, everything of democracy, is it fully working in the right place supposed to work? It's not yet working like that. So that's why we have to make sure that we continue to engage the system. We must not abandon the system to them. We must continue to engage the system, make sure that the system is fully engaged by us, participate in it, enter them. From there, we begin to occupy some positions, we begin to replace them, occupy some positions, begin to change things, begin to bring up new policy. These people, we must begin to engage the system with them. We must not abandon it to them, otherwise they will come to message up. Participate in the system, be in the system. We begin to, when you become entrenched in the system, we now begin to occupy some positions, and begin to take a decision. Before you know it, you find yourself. To the mood that was demonstrating in Oyota 2012 is now in position of power now, Abi. Yes. So if you are not participating in the system, will you be in that position? No. If you are saying, let them be doing this, that's why you must never abandon the system to the people who are currently acting this now. Get my point? You must continue to engage them, participate in the system. By them, if you are not participating in the system, you will not be opportune to occupy the position. And by the time you occupy the position, those things we know that is wrong, we now begin to correct it. And that's how society changes. Get my point? That's how society changes. That's why it changes. That's how it's supposed to be. Not that we must, not that we be abandoned to them and discourage and opt out. No, you don't discourage. You don't give up. You don't allow things who are doing bad to continue to have their way. Continue to engage them. That's why I'm trusting two things we'll be doing. I want to speak out on any platform like I've done this top time. I'm speaking out this way. I'm Mr. Ojolajide Joe. I'm dishing out this platform so that I will always engage these people with power. I will talk constructively. I will not abuse them. I will not disgrace them. I will not insult them. I will talk constructively so they know that this thing they are doing is wrong. This one is right. When they do right, I will commend them. When they do wrong, I will speak against it. And the second thing I promise to always do that whenever there's election, I want to go and vote, whether my vote will count or not. Those two things I will do. That's why I will volunteer many hours of some days to go on to be doing this always, so that by the end of the day, by so doing, we will engage them. We will not, allow them to continue to do things the way they like. This talk I'm giving out, whether they like it or not, some one or two people may hear it, and who knows, it may have a touch of heart. Say, okay, let's see what can be done. This is an advice. You never know the talk, the word you say, that will have an impact on people. Our people will hear, have impact in them. You never know. So until you speak it out, so that you must not abandon the system to them and continue to participate and engage them in the negotiation, so that whatever we see them doing that's bad, we can correct it. It's like your child. Your child is doing something bad. You overlook it. He didn't talk. The moment you begin to talk to him, that child will change. People God has not abandoned with the human being he created. Yes. We erred. We went wrong against him in the garden of Eden. As he abandoned us, as he stopped talking to us, look at the Bible. Look at the number of prophets he has sent through all the olden ages, talking to us. Even though he never gave up, he still sent Jesus Christ to come and sit there for us. That means he has never given up on human being. So we too must not give up on our countries, on our states, on any situation of your life. Stand by it, engage it, continue to do the right thing you think it will make it to be better. And one day, you begin to see changes. Those are the two things I've decided to always do. I always go and vote. Whether they will not, whether they announce wrong results, I don't want to know about that. I will continue and engage the system until the system changes. And I always come and speak like this is what I'm doing now. So that those two things, and I believe one day I will not take up
our final words for the government.
The final word for my government is that let the government people know that they are there, even though our vote did not count, even though the result of the vote is not the one that announced them to be there. Let them know that even though they have occupied the place, even though if they are not accounting to us, let them have mercy, let them have a touch. I'm going to render good, get my point, render good service to us. Let them begin to run the affairs of the state so that our life will not be, things will not be hard for us. Let them begin to run affairs of Nigeria so that Nigerian masses will be able to live and be happy that this is a government that is bringing good policies onto them, and they are doing good things for Nigerians, and Nigerians are happy. The security of life and property of Nigerians is secured. They are not under any threat of insecurity any longer. So that people can sit back and know that they have a good government that they'll be proud of. Like those countries where our Nigerians are running to, overseas countries where they are running to. A stable country, a good country where there's a rule, law and order. Good government policies where there's development. So that our own states, our own here, our own country here will not be like them. That's my advice for them. Let them begin to do the right thing that will change the situation of this country. The situation of this country from now to anywhere we find ourselves, so that Nigeria will be a better place. We can stay inside here and stay here and do everything without running abroad to go and look for other passports. That's my advice for them.
Thank you, sir.